Welcome to Mesa TV Diary Talk. Events may or may not be true and resemblance to real places and people purely coincidental. So entertainment purposes only. Personal log 127.95. The days are getting colder, but still no snow, which is a good thing. This morning Bobby and I made a date for next Saturday, and I was delighted. But I waited for him again this evening, and he was late. So I left without seeing him. I know he has a life, and I think I need to get one too. This weekend, I intend to smoke a hit or two with my sister. I'll let you know what happens. The day went as usual, tedious and boring. I found out that the position at the Mount Auburn Hospital has been taken. I was pretty upset, but I guess I expected it. Time to start looking elsewhere. John said it sounds like Bobby might have the hots for me. The hardest part is believing it. I still can't see why someone would be attracted to me. Oh, I have to learn with my deal with my self-esteem. I know I'm a likable person, but that's all I know. I've never had somebody like me before, and I mean that in a sexual way. I'm not sure if he does, but he's certainly not repulsed, and that's a good sign. It's frustrating not being able to touch him like I want to be. I want to be with him when I want to. It's very frustrating having him so close and still so far. I wonder if he'd let me. I want to be just with him so bad. Just to look at him and talk to him and to touch him. I have never wanted to make love to somebody before. Not sex, but make love like I want to with him. I know I shouldn't. I shouldn't let myself get so carried away, and I'm keeping myself in check, but only in my log can I release these feelings. It's odd though, I haven't had any sex dreams about him. I still haven't fantasized about him. When I jerk off, it's like I can't, not yet. I did dream of him once, but I can't remember the dream. I'm hungry. I hope my sister brings some food. Well, she finally came at after 11, but at least we got food. Personal log 128.95. My sister left and I was glad she came. She describes her feelings for a guy to me, and she put into words all I've been feeling for Bobby. I was glad she came. I plan to spend the day just vegetating, but I can't do it very well. Without cable, I was feeling odd later this morning, as though I wanted to cry, but I don't know why. I can't figure out my feelings sometimes, and that frustrates me. I figured it had something to do with Bobby. I can't stop thinking about him. He's so beautiful to me. I think I was sad for him not being able to be who he wants to be. If he wants to be like me at all, it's just what I guess he could be. I miss him, and I have all these daydreams in my head about situations that probably could never come up. I also daydream about what would happen if so and so happened. Oh, I try to stop it, but daydreams fill my head constantly. It's usually about scenarios I would like to happen. Daydreams in itself is nothing wrong, but I get very sad and self conscious over them. I'm feeling a little scared about where this is going with Bobby. I feel like I'm leading him into something he may not want to be a part of. Why do I feel that? I don't know. Maybe because he looks so innocent, but I'm sure he wanted nothing to do with any of this. He would have made it clear by now, right? I weigh myself and I'm back to 240 pounds, which is a relief because I felt I gained a lot more back. Lately, everything I eat makes me feel so big. I only see ugliness in the mirror, and that's a bad sign for my self esteem. What to do about next week? I'm excited just thinking about him, but I'm also ready for when he stands me up like before. I hope he doesn't, but I'm not going to be a fool this time. Vegetating is hard to do. I feel so restless. I haven't smoked pot yet, and I don't feel like it. I gave some to my sister to take with her, but I would like to do it with Bobby. I want to share the experience. It would probably bring us closer. Personal log 13095. Sunday was boring. Today started off well, but now I feel weird. I feel like shit, actually. Bobby told me he wasn't sure about this weekend, and I know I began to feel disappointed and angry. Why do I let myself be roped in like this? I can't make it any plainer to him how I feel. I even told him I loved him in an off way. I asked him if he understands all that I've been telling him, and he said yes. Every answer with him is I don't know. I ask him if I'm the first to be with him this way, and he said yes. I asked him if he liked to be experimental with me, and he said he never had the opportunity. What does he think I'm giving him? I wonder if he's only telling me this thing stuff because I want to hear it. Today I asked him my name and he didn't know it. I suppose I was upset about that. All this time and he wasn't interested enough to ask me. I don't think he has any feelings for me and I feel hurt again. But I really shouldn't have expected anything at all. It's just that I can't read his vibe. They're different each time. He says he's high most of the time I see him, and I wonder if that changes everything. He asks me sexual questions relating to my being gay, but it seems he's interested, but then he's non committal about himself. And I ask him back, he doesn't say much. I just don't know what to do anymore. I should really just move on because this is going nowhere. I can't stop liking him. I don't know if I want him or just like the idea of wanting him. This morning I was feeling a little disconnected from him, almost bored, disinterested. But I tried to fight the feeling. Why? Maybe I should just let it go. Personal log 13195. Today I started to go crazy again. Bobby didn't show and I had this little scenario all planned. It's all planned out. I wanted to kiss him. But as usual, things would never work out my way. But even though I got upset over it, it gave me time to think. And John told me I should just let him come to me, make his own decisions. But I've decided to just lay it on the line and let him go from there. This way of life is just no good, and I won't allow myself to keep being hung up on a guy who has no intentions of doing anything with me. The verdict is still out on Saturday, but at this point it doesn't matter. I found myself looking for him, acting the same way as before. It's the only thing to do. Either let him tell me what he wants or end it. I hope I can actually do it. Personal log, February 1st, 95. I gave him the note, with some trepidation, I might add. I thought he wasn't going to show, but he did, and even asked where was I yesterday when he didn't see me. It made me feel bad to give him the note, but it worked out fine. I was surprised at my attitude today. I wasn't glum or anxious. I had decided whatever has to happen will happen. He read the note, and we walked together to his home. For a while we were quiet, but finally I saw he was nervous and I asked him to just say what's on his mind. He said he would like to see me, and he is curious. He's still not sure he can actually go through with anything sexual. He says he likes to watch, but he also says if something happens, well, then it happens. He's scared, I can tell, but he's revealed he's scared to be found out. I reassured him and I believed he felt better. He was definitely nervous because he stumbled on his words, but I was gentle and understanding, and he said he feels better and he's glad we got things out of the way. So I won't push him. I've been left all the moves to him now. He does still want to be my friend, and I like that, and I feel good about it. He's finding it hard to explain to me how he feels, but it's okay. I can't really see how he wants to see me. I'm so shy about my body. It scares me because I like him so much, and I'm afraid to disappoint him. I know I'm too preoccupied with the size of my cock, but it's always been a sore point with me. It made me feel okay that he was that interested enough to want to see me. We'll see someday. Yesterday, I flirted with a nice guy, a customer. I gave him free fries. I shouldn't. He showed up again today, and he kept looking at me, and I encouraged it, smiling. He smiled back, but it was so hectic I couldn't talk to him, so I could tell he wanted to talk to me. I find him attractive, and I would like to know him too. I hope I see him tomorrow. My feelings for Bobby seem to have changed a little. I still like him and I want him, but I think I'm able to move on now. I'm happy. Things has worked out and he's still in my life. My boss is going on vacation and I shook his hand before I left. The way he kept his grip surprised me. I didn't expect the emotion he was sending. I felt sympathy for him, but it was his own fault. He has no real friends. He asked me if anybody would miss him, and I heartlessly said no. I guess because I shook his hand, everyone else decided to as well. I felt bad for him, as he actually looked like he had tears in his eyes. He kept alluding to this being the last time we'll see him. Huh, I actually don't care. I don't care too much. He spoiled his chance with me. If he wasn't such a if he wasn't such a shit, well, too bad. Life goes on. Personal log 2395. Yesterday was another disappointing day. Bobby said he'd have lunch with me. Then when he came, he said he'd already eaten. He's somewhat selfish and insensitive, and I certainly don't need him in my life. He still can't decide about tomorrow. My sister said to just give it up. My other sister said, yeah, do that as well. As much as I try, I don't want to, for reasons I can't figure out yet. But it's time to stop this nonsense. I feel demeaned waiting around for him while he goes on with his life. That will certainly never do, so it's time for me to be a man and do what I have to do. Today, I'm either gonna push it to the limit or just give it up. This time, whatever the outcome, I'm taking control of my life, I hope. Personal log 2595. It's Sunday. I spent the weekend with my sister and such. Oh, Friday was awful. I made the step to give up Bobby, and when I did, tried to ignore me. When I did try to ignore him, he didn't say a word to me. It made me very upset, and I couldn't help but cry. But in the evening, I saw him, and he was still angry. I don't really know why he was angry. I asked him if he was, but he said no. So I gave him my number and asked if he'd call. He said yes, but of course he didn't, and I really didn't expect any different. So my sister's girlfriend wanted me to meet a gay guy, and I said, but he's not my type. Today, I wanted to get together with Rich and Rob, but it looks like they're not coming. I have to move on. It's hard. I'll probably see Bobby tomorrow. I think I'm doing the right thing, but I don't have to ignore him just to play hard to get. If he remains angry, well, so be it. I've now lost 30 pounds and I'm beginning to feel better about myself. I don't want to fuck it up now. I'll starve if I have to. I get my hair cut and I'm actually attracted to myself. I know I'm not a bad looking guy, just no confidence in myself, but the better I look, the better I feel. Bobby can get me if he wants to, but I'll move on.